Do-Rag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 18.08.06. Just 92 days until our midterm elections, which could be our last elections, by the way. Keep that in mind. Traitor Trump is the Russian war machine, with apologies to H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. In a little over 3 months, this nation will be attending the polls to decide literally the direction our country is going to go. It is literally a do or die, as will each election be from now until forever. Do or die. Because the evil forces that help create a traitor Trump will sadly always be with us. The Russians are waging war on us using the new weapons of cyberspace. While they continue to attack our elections, there is no end to what they can do to us using the internet. Will our entire electrical grid go down thanks to them? Will they invade our personal banking accounts and maybe even get into our pensions and Social Security? Will these despicable murdering creeps be able to knock jet planes out of the sky simply by using an app to do it? I've seen all of this shit, folks, in the goddess damn movies and in every James Bond imaginable. We are in an alternative version of The Manchurian Candidate by Richard Condon. Only this time the bad guys have won. We are seeing what it would be like if the enemies of our republic got their way with us by stabbing us right into the heart of the highest office of our land. In a little over 3 months, our nation will be attending the polls, and whether his name is on it or not, Trumpism will be all over our ballots with every Trumpist, formerly GOP, name on it. The Russian enemies of our democratic republic have installed their Martian war machine in our White House. We call it a Putin war machine. And he is doing everything that he is supposed to do. We must fight this war on our soil. And our outrage against the co-opting of our democratic republic by a hostile and evil foreign power must begin at the polls, where all of us must say absolutely no to the Trump and Putin agenda against the survival of our country. Folks, Traitor Trump is the Russian war machine installed in our country, worse than a Trojan horse. The Trojan War was fought for around 10 long years. Imagine that. And then finally it was over. This war that we're in now, right now, with these Russian creeps and with these right-wing Trumpist slime balls, this is now going to be a war of attrition. This means that the death the Russians plan for our country will be long and painful. Trump and his Trumpist enablers have already succeeded in damaging our country to a point that it will take us years to fix. The next generations are going to be fixing it. My goddess damn generation, the baby bunglers, gave you all this Trumpin' creep bastard. You see a baby boomer on the street like me, thank us for the shit they're going to be in. Now, it may take you years to fix, but that means we've gotten rid of the creeps. But what if we don't? What if they stay holding on to us? Take a look at what this traitorous, pernicious creep and his party have already done. And note here that they are continuing their work to undermine us, in spite of the lawsuits going on, and in spite of the Mueller investigation, in spite of this creep finally admitting that the meeting was all about getting dirt on Hillary Clinton. In spite of all that, it's all distraction. It's important, but it's still distraction. Traitor Trump, the Russian war machine, and his party is spreading death and destruction as I write these words. I mean, look what they already did to Puerto Rico. Look what they're doing already with locking children, babies, infants up. Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Traitor Trump has just eliminated Obama-era fuel standards. Keep track of what these creeps are doing to us. Keep track of it. Forget the distractions. You must go to the polls and vote. We must, to get this traitorous bastard out. So, meanwhile, while the distractions are going on, he is just eliminated, once again, I'm saying this again, the Obama-era fuel standards. Traitor Trump is introducing a cheaper health care option designed to erode further the Affordable Care Act. The racist Putin-sucking creep wants to destroy the legacy of Barack Obama because the latter humiliated him, and rightly so, at that correspondence dinner. And you want to know why the GOP loves the Russians so much? Because that's the last of the European countries that only have white people in it. God damn it! Traitor Trump is violating our holy public lands. I hate to tell you, but the Middle East is not the only area with so-called holy effing lands. Our entire planet and its pristine lands are all freaking holy mother effing right-wingers. All of them. And they should never be defiled no matter what by corporate fascist, religious extremist greed. Traitor Trump is violating our Constitution rule of law. Traitor Trump is violating our free press. He is the master of fake effing news. Traitor Trump is ripping and has ripped children from parents, even babies, and locking them up in what I call concentration camps. And I'm a Jew, and I have a right to say that because I see what's happening. What's next? Forced labor camps? Extermination camps? Oh, wait a minute, we have to start with assassinations, right? A kangaroo court! They're trying to make us have kangaroo courts in our country! With the Supreme Court at the shit pile top! Mother... Oh. Traitor Trump! Oh, by the way, what he's doing to these children, what he is doing to their lives, this freaking Trump creep should be not only impeached, he should be tried, imprisoned, and executed before our firing squad along with his Trumpist party. Traitor Trump, the Russian war machine, is weakening our position in this world of life and death. He is exposing us to further attacks by his masters in Russia. Traitor Trump is trying to mess with our free and open elections with the suggestion of ID cards to vote. Well, F him! Traitor Trump is decimating our three-branch government and especially is decimating the impartiality of our Supreme Court and the lower federal courts. Traitor Trump is paving the way to banana republicanism in our country with his embrace of barbaric dictators all around the world and with his embrace of all kinds of corruption within our federal government. I can't wait until we get these despicable creeps out of our lives. Traitor Trump is encouraging hatred, violence, racism, homophobia, misogyny, and conspiracy theories. Traitor Trump is encouraging hate groups and secret cults like QAnon. F them! F them! Traitor Trump is initiating job-killing tariffs. Traitor Trump is giving tax cuts to the rich, which will never pay for themselves, so that he and his party can attack the rest of the social safety net once the Affordable Care Act is dead. Traitor Trump is working hard to undermine organized labor. Traitor Trump wants to undermine a woman's right to choose, and he wants to undermine their rights in general. He's a misogynist piece of turd. Traitor Trump wants to blur the separation between church, tribal law, and state, and turn our country into a Pence-laden Handmaid's Tale. F them! F them! F them! F them all! Our Russian enemies have done well while we were asleep watching The Bachelor. Their war machine Trump is busy even now, even amidst the outrages being perpetrated by this fiend in every day of our only lives. Because I don't believe we go anywhere after we die. Once we come out and vote against Trump in the midterms, and it will be against him, every Trumpist GOP must be voted against. Every one of them. We still have another 2 years before we can flush him out. Therefore, we need to make sure that the enemies of our republic in our Oval Office are checked, as they constitutionally should, by the legislative branch. We have a 3-branch government. And these sons of bitches, these religious extremist Putinists, these Trumpist clowns are trying to take over all the branches to make it into a totalitarian, fascist, religious, extremist dictatorship over my dead body, you mother effers! You right-wing clowns! You QAnon idiots! You Nazi KKK mother effers! Without a check on the Russian war machine, it will continue to blaze a path of destruction right through the vital organs of our unique democratic republic. Vote against fascism and make our country love again!